Hi everyone, welcome to another movie review by me, Beardo. Today I will be reviewing Lady Bird.
All the other girls so super.
Lady Bird is the story of a young schoolgirl who goes to a Christian school and wants everyone to call her Lady Bird. She has a very rocky relationship with her mother, as well as other members of her family and her friends. Lady Bird lives in Sacramento, which she hates, and to get out of Sacramento she applies to some state colleges on the East Coast around New York so that she can leave. But she's doing this against her mother's wishes, as she knows that her family don't actually have a lot of money and it will cause a big argument with her mother when she does find out. Written and directed by Greta Gerwig, this is her directorial debut, and it's such a fantastic film to have as your first. She's written many films before, but this one she's actually managed to direct as well, and it's just told with such ease that these characters just feel so three-dimensional and like real people. Lady Bird is played by Saoirse Ronan, and she does an amazing job of capturing this young schoolgirl's essence. She's a bit of an outsider, but you can still tell she has all those classic teenage traits, and she's trying to find her way through life and school and figure out her family and her relationship with her mother. Her mother Marion is played by Laurie Metcalf, and I haven't seen her in anything for quite a while, so it's good to see her back on the big screen, and she gives a really good performance as Lady Bird's mother. She comes across as a mother trying to do the right thing despite having so much thrown at her. She's trying to get the best out of every possible situation and trying to do what's right not only for her but for her family. The film is made up with a big ensemble cast as well, and there's so many good supporting characters that it's really hard to point any of them out as being fantastic because they're all just really good. The story moves along at a lot quicker pace than I was expecting, but that turned out to be a really good thing because instead of creating a story in which these characters may not seem too believable, you get to see them thrown into a bunch of different situations. So in the end, it gets to really round the characters out and it makes them feel even more real. Some of the funniest moments for me were with Lady Bird's friend Julie, who's played by Beanie Fieldstein, and she does such a funny job of creating this really bubbly character that's not over the top, and anytime she's on screen I just found myself laughing because she was just played really well and she was just written really well. The film was set in 2002, which I thought was a bit of a random choice, but I think being set so close to 9/11, it doesn't use it as a plot point, but it kind of makes you realise how things had changed in the world shortly after then. So even though it doesn't directly impact the characters, they're referenced, and it's kind of like a new way people are thinking because of the situations of what happened in America on 9/11. Also being set in 2002 means that the soundtrack is made up of some really good old tracks. When you listen to them, you don't feel like they seem that old, and then they kind of make you feel old. But I mean, there's some great music in there and some great original songs as well. I love the way Greta Gerwig writes her characters. They seem really believable and they never seem to do what you expect them to do, and that's good because it means they're unpredictable, like real people rather than just stereotypes of what you see in normal movies. These people do stupid things which have actions and consequences, and to watch that play out on screen is just always really good to see. Overall, I really liked the film. I thought it was pretty fantastic. I just thought it was really well written and directed, and it was acted superbly, and at times it was really quite emotional and I wasn't expecting that too much. And for those reasons, I'm going to score Lady Bird 4.5 out of 5. Thanks for sticking around for another one of my movie reviews. Give it a thumbs up, comment or subscribe, and you will see more content coming from me soon. Thank you.